Hello, I'm Belinda. I'm a primary school teacher and I also work with children boosting their mental health. Today I'm going to do a really simple art therapy activity with you, and I want to show you some of the ones that I have done with previous children. Now it might look like a whole bunch of scribbles and things like that, but each one of these pictures has meaning to each child. So here are some of the ones I've got. I'm just going to show them to you first and then you can have a look. Right, they're all a build-up. A sequence of different little stages we've gone through, which I'll talk you through now. What is brilliant about this is there's no right or wrong. It's really great for the children that are quite perfectionists when it comes to doing their drawings, and they get upset and rip their paper up when it hasn't gone quite the way they want it to. This is basically a really great way of boosting self-esteem. It's a really great way to promote self-expression. It gives you a good chance to have a chat with each other in a nice, calm, relaxing situation. It's quite a mindful exercise, so that's quite relaxing, and it creates nice calm. It also might give the opportunity for you to have a chat. Things might just come up. So the first thing you need to do is just get yourself a piece of paper, and really the piece of paper doesn't matter. As you saw, I had a little piece of cardboard here for one of the children. You can use actual card, you can use card from a cereal box, you can use plain paper. Also, what I wanted to show you, which was quite cool, one of the children actually chose a piece of paper that was already written on, so they quite liked that it had print on it already, like a pattern already. And so you work through this exercise by starting off asking the children just to fill their piece of paper with something that makes them happy. So that might be a sunshine, it might be oranges, fruit, it might be football, it might be their bike, whatever. Just get them to fill their page with whatever it is they want. And what's really cool about this exercise is I'd like you to take it off the page. So when you're doing it, just make sure you've got something underneath your piece of paper that you don't mind being drawn on. So you just take the pastel or crayon or pencil or felt tip, whatever you've decided to choose to draw with, and just draw it on the paper and take it right off the paper, so you can actually feel it slipping off the edge of the paper and onto the whatever you have underneath, so that you're filling your whole piece of paper with something lovely. And then once they've got something like that, something that makes them feel happy on their piece of paper, you then turn to words or symbols to show your feelings. So if they're children that can't write yet, it's symbols or letters, you know, just happy, a big H, a big H. If they're sad, maybe a sad face. If they can write, they can maybe write angry or frustrated or calm, however they're feeling. Let them write whatever they want. Just give them the ideas. And they can take it whichever way they want, because with this exercise, nothing is right or wrong, and that's really something you must stress the whole way through. There's nothing right or wrong about this, and in fact every creation is a work of art in itself. So the next thing, after you've done all your feelings on the paper, you go on to write within your work of people that you love and people that are important to you. So for example, let's have this one. You can see in this one, you can see you can maybe see, I don't know, there's mum there, there's mum there as well. There's a baby in this one, and there's a nana in this one as well. So you get them to write all the names of all the people that they love and who they are thinking of. And if they don't want to write the names, then they can write the first initial, or they can draw pictures of them. Something else that's really important is get them to continue, just keep turning their page around. Because it doesn't matter if the writing's upside down, it doesn't matter if it's across the page or a different way, because everything's exactly right and is exactly how it should be. And then once you've done that, you start doing some patterns. Just get their free flow going. So, and remember the patterns, everything's going off the page. If they want to use two hands, they can. So one in each hand, doing little swirly things, or maybe zigzags, or like dots, or specks. So anything they want. Or if they want to do shapes, so the shapes that go off the page, so draw a triangle that's half on the page and half off. All of these things are going to build up this most beautiful picture. And all while you're doing it, you can just feel calm. If your child wants to talk, that's great. If they want to do it quietly, also lovely, because they're thinking. It's a very mindful exercise, so they're really thinking about the noise that the pencil or pen is making on the paper. It's a great way for you to chat if you feel like talking about those feelings that you've written on there, or the people that you're missing, or your best friend, or whoever it is that's within their beautiful picture. And it's a really lovely bonding exercise. So just sitting next to each other, doing something similar, but creating the most wonderful piece of art is just fantastic. As I've said, it's a really, really great way to promote self-expression. So